using a flag.
Isn't
She's
it
not in the
a
room.
isn't it a what's it called? Like a
Hook.
just like a strap or whatever, or not a strap, like a pulley?
It is.
That's what I was
It,
thinking.
it is a pulley.
Yeah. I mean, you guess you could use
Oh.
one hand, but it'd be pretty hard.
I guess that's true.
When
Well,
I
I mean, she's
making a
she's
joke.
like a
Out
warrior
of
type,
character
so
there.
yeah, no, that's funny though. That's
that
really
is pretty
funny.
funny, yeah.
So the interesting thing when you go to try to find the cook, you don't know how to find the kitchen.
I don't know how to find a kitchen. Wait, am I just blind?
Hold on. Hey, so you guys there, hold on, you two, Larxus at least, you guys think this is one of those funny things where you know something and you just don't want to say something for a second. Just see
yeah.
how long it takes them.
No, I'm just gonna let him
I roll
figure
perception.
it out. I
check.
mean, he's got a big old wolf with him.
I will let you roll
Uh,
investigation.
I'll roll with what?
Just roll an investigation.
All right, oof, -1 investigation. Well, I'm going to cast guidance on myself and roll. All right, D4 for guidance. All right, and then 4 on guidance. Roll for investigation. So 9 plus 4, I get 13.
You have no idea where this guy is. And it's been like 10, 20 minutes at this point, and you are just giggling to yourself, Silas. As would you feel bad enough at this point to show him?
I'm just
How
saying.
desperate is Anna looking?
I go to him and say, you can laugh all you want, but these chores aren't getting done unless you help me out here. So it's on you now.
Oh no! I think you misunderstand. It's not on me if your chores don't get done. It's not
Well,
my
that's
fault you
it.
can't find it.
Wow, that's very funny.
Can I say at this point, Imani has, like I said, she kind of did like a once around, and I physically did a once around with her character, and I'll say she
Alright.
kind of followed the scent. You can see her kind of walking past the windows, on the other side of the building, and she finds the kitchen simply through the scent of the food. Walking around. So
I forgot to place a door there, but yes.
yeah. So
I couldn't tell my wolf to do that. Whatever.
and so she's found the food, and she steps up to the goblin cook and says, "Those smell fantastic."
Hi, you're one of the new people, right?
Yes.
Oh, thanks. Here, take a bite. I just made them this morning.
Her hand like fires out. You know how like little kids like have like super quick grip and like they hold things really tightly? Like
Yeah.
she snatches things at that speed when it comes to food, and she like bites in. It just like,
As
thank you.
as this is as you were biting into this, you here. I got you. It's fine.
Sure thing.
It's been a hot minute now. Like this Monty's got her thing done, and so now
Silas would have helped if she didn't try and strong arm him.
Well-
As soon as she tried to be like, "Yeah, it's your fault now," he's like, "Not my
I was
fault."
gonna say Larxus might step in if he wants. The reveal is gonna be so funny. That's all I'm gonna say. So
Yeah.
so you would go ahead and eat your thing. You got as you might hear the sounds of like a wolf pattering around. One that is similar to one that you have heard before, and by I say that I mean you think it's that wolf from you think it's that
Combat.
that yeah, the wolf from the combat. There we go.
Okay. um, Monty kind of tips her ear and tries to find the source of the sound.
What are you doing?
Wait, what?
What are you doing?
I
You
heard
just-
something.
Yeah, this is the Plum Ravens. You hear something all the time. Here, you want the? Do you want the easier way in?
Sure.
He walks up over here, and he pulls on something, and you hear the same noise that you guys heard a little bit earlier.
And her, she like instinctually puts her hand on her rapier and then realizes like, oh, it's just the door opening. Like, what am I doing?
All right,
It's-
Takes a deep breath and walks through.
Yeah, it's a big kind of stone kind of statue that opens up.
I love it. That's so good.
Now, I will ask you guys something. As you guys
Yeah.
have been on the first floor for a hot minute, been doing your thing. Maybe you guys are tired now. I don't know. But maybe you guys would like to go upstairs and maybe check it out.
Yeah, after Anna tried to like convince Silas to help him, and he was like, "Yeah, no, it's your own problem." He would have gone upstairs to his room if he has a room.
I think Imani would ask Larxus like all of the like every single question that you would have about like being in a new place under new leadership, just like listing things off, like where do we eat, where do we sleep, what like
Yeah.
where do I clean my clothes, like I know that now, just like every single thing, just like listing every single thing off, trying to understand, just like reorient yourself to this new area.
Yeah, and I would answer you politely as part of the team. I wouldn't give you any hard times or anything.
And she says, I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm going to read a book, and I'm going to rest.
Please, this is your home now.
Thank you. And she does like look touched, like she's very deadpan, but like the kindness that you show is like you can see it in her eyes. She's just a little bit just like, thank you, that's really kind.
So
One other thing, if you decide to leave for any reason, just let us know, so if there's an emergency, we know where to find you.
Understood. Where's the stairs?
Around on the left.
Like up over here?
no,
I just
he
don't
was
know.
saying that in character.
No,
It's over here.
Oh, in character.
Yeah, whenever you
Over
left that room, if you would have turned left over here.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Oh,
And
that's
you
cool.
know something else that's cool I can do? Who specifically is going up the stairs?
Me.
I would as well.
Or I
Me
guess
too.
I should ask, does everyone go upstairs?
Yes.
Silas has been upstairs.
Michelle too.
I don't know how to go upstairs.
Or,
Uh,
It's called,
you will go upstairs here in just a second.
Sarah.
I'm just making sure you guys are good. Yep.
Yeah,
Whoa, boy.
that's not Silas's room.
Nice. Oh, I see a bathroom here. Oh, it's like a nice little. Oh, I see a bunch of beds here. Right on.
nice. Where would Larxus have pointed Imani to go?
So in this place, especially with how much as limited room as there is at the very moment, there are it's basically the captain has his own room, and you guys have the boys' dorm and the girls' dorm. The girls' dorm is above.
Above?
Actually, I
wow.
will be speaking to the tiefling.
Oh gosh.
That's what I've been doing.
You walk up to the tiefling, a member of your party. I will
Yes.
tell you something about her here in a second. You remember very easily her name, because it's very hard to forget. Alexis Stargazer.
Alexis Stargazer.
Stargazer. Interesting name.
Well, hello, Alexis. We have brought in all of the new recruits. We've got them doing their chores.
Where's my maid outfit?
Yes. How have you been doing? You were missed sorely at the sortings.
You say that, and
Yeah, do her.
then no. I'm saying you say that,
Oh.
and then you realize something as you said that to her. Just then, you thought she was listening the whole time. She was asleep, as her head is on the table, and you can see a couple of bottles of booze.
Nice.
Are any of them still drink or have anything left in them? Or are all of them like bone dry?
All of them are basically bone dry, and I will give you the lore reason. Because for the people who were actually a part of Plum Ravens, know this. She is called. I had her specific thing. Hold on. Nope, I think I remember. She was called the Grand Witch of Disaster.
Well,
The reason why she's called that is because no matter how many times she tries to do something right, her magic just is wild.
Oh no.
And I don't mean like that normal wild shit. I mean wild. That's why she's known as the Grand Witch of Disaster.
Oh,
But
great.
for that same reason, that is also one of the reasons why the Plum Ravens does not have a very good rating.
Oh yeah, you keep dangerous company.
so I'm gonna take like the bottle that has the most left in it, like just like a last little swig and down it, and then as I walk out, just kind of like toss it over my shoulder.
Oh my god.
Shatters. I do.
Yeah, I'll just be like, she always has all the fun without us, Luxus.
At least you didn't drink ours this time.
True, this is true. And then I get like half a step out the door, and I turn around and like sweep up the shattered glass, and then put it back on the table.
So I'm gonna let you guys know something here, because this is gonna make sense as you figure more things out here. For you guys who already know about this, should know that the Plum Ravens, Okay, no. Okay, I know how I want to say this. I'm sorry. This is something that one of you guys will probably be explaining to the recruits at some point. But there is a kind of like rank and merit system. You explain that the rank system is like I'm sorry. The rank system is almost a representation of how powerful you are, but it's more of a representation of more supposed to be a representation of your time spent being a part of this, and it's something that could be easily raised depending on how many merits you could say that you could get. But that isn't necessarily the case for a lot of people. So, here we go. She is the Grand Witch of Disaster, but you know her as a intermediate knight, 3rd class. I'm telling you this before I explain it, just so you understand. The rankings start you off as a junior knight, which is what everyone who just joined the squad is now, a junior knight, and you can go up to class 3. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and then you would go up to the next one, being intermediate night, which after that is senior night, which after that is pretty much the captain position, which is grand magic night.
And what are Larxus and Silas? And Larxus, Silas, and Arthur.
I don't know if I told them beforehand.
You told me at least.
Junior
don't
night
know.
2, I'm guessing, or junior night 3.
Yeah, I'm Silas is a junior night too.
Who is the person who was here for at least a year? I forgot.
I think that is Arthur.
Okay, so that's why I'm missing it. Arthur is just become an intermediate knight.
Oh.
Yeah, I was saying 6 months to a year, closer to like 9, 10 months. That I've been around.
But you're a little rascal, so kept you down a little bit.
Yeah, y'all will pick up, at least from this interaction. Silas does the work he has to do.
I can do this.
Nothing
now.
else. Unless there is good reason. Hootie is drowning apparently.
Pause. Amazing.
And so Silas, after trying to talk to the tiefling, just walks into the bathroom and closes the door.
Imani's just reading at her bedside with all of her questions answered by Larxus. She's kind of like, okay, this is good. I need to recover for tomorrow. Need to wake up bright and early to get the flag. And she's like paging through a book from like her homeland. One she's read multiple times. And it's just called The Obsidian King. And yeah, just reading through.
Kara, are you doing anything in specific?
Already sleeping.
Covering.
Is Kara the kind of person that as soon as they put their head down is like out? Doesn't matter where they're sleeping, just as soon as their eyes are closed?
In trance, but yeah.
In trance, but yeah, got it.
Did you even finish your chores yet, or you just passing out right now?
Yeah, I went outside, I tended the garden, and then I did a perimeter thing and did the room.
I never even found that goblin dude, so I know. I can maybe say I did the dusting, but I sure as hell didn't do any of the shopping
Free shopping.
or
Yeah.
the food gathering or whatever. I never found this goblin dude because some people didn't want to help me.
You shouldn't have threatened them.
I could have threatened him. I had a direwolf on my side. But okay, fine. Well, we'll play this game.
I said you shouldn't have threatened
Oh, I
them.
shouldn't. I didn't threaten anybody.
So
I didn't make no threats.
there's 2 rooms I will make mention to you guys since you are now upstairs. No, I mean 3 rooms I shall mention because there are 3 locked rooms. At the top right, which was above the storage room, is the captain's room.
Okay, so over.
Yep.
Over here.
Yep.
Got it.
Below that, the storage room, only people who already a part of the Plum Ravens for a little bit would know this. That is the treasure room.
Treasure.
But it's like coded as storage room.
Yeah, it's behind this. Yeah, it's behind all the storage.
Got it. Okay.
And then the last room, none of you actually know, as the captain has very much threatened everybody, do not open that door.
Silas wants to open that door so bad.
Quick, someone lockpick it.
Gonna get killed.
We ain't got a rogue, so
Well, I can tear the door down.
yeah. I mean,
Have
we
fun.
could. That'd be the. I think he might know the person who can transform into a giant wolf. Tore
Or
the door
actually,
down.
Or bear. I'm sure my bear arms will make short work of it, but I get what you're saying.
Are you
Work
guys
smarter,
having this
not harder.
conversation?
Turn into a little spider and crawl under the door, and then
Oh,
crawl
you
back
could do that
out.
too. We could both do that.
Perfect crime.
We can both become spiders.
Are you guys actually having this conversation? Or
Silas
like
is
in
not.
person.
Silas is still in the tub, soaking.
got it.
I don't think we're actually talking to each
Okay.
other, but this is more like this is more just speculation. I don't know. I'll let you take that gamble, but
Would
I'm
you
already in
care-
hot water. I don't think I need to be taking any crazy risks. But I do think I don't know. Are we actually talking to our characters, or is it just outside of that?
I assume this was all outside of character.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, Michelle, if you want to go spider mode and go sneaking on the door, I think I'm all for it. Just know that I won't be joining you. And it wasn't my idea.
She's trancing right now, so
Yeah.
Trancing?
And
yeah, she's sleeping.
Oh yeah, she's asleep. So
you hear the captain calling your name. And
oh god, here we go. Right, coming. Right, I'm coming.
And as
This
Anne,
is quite-
as Anne leaves.
this is quite
As Anne
literally.
Oh,
this,
sorry.
this is quite literally a meet me in my office.
I'm being sent to the principal's office.
And as you say that, Imani like turns a page and just says, "I'll get you back," and keeps turning pages as if nothing happened.
So the thing I was mentioning
Wait.
was cool is that I can make it to where just one person goes to this map. Haha.
Oh, special. Wait, were you saying I'll get you back to me? Was that directed at me?
Yes.
Wow.
Turning pages does not. Just, I'll get you back.
I'm making all types of friends today.
You hit us with your airship.
You act like it was intentional, which I assure you it wasn't.
Sorry I ran you over with my car.
Yeah, exactly.
It,
The damage is still
Your
done.
Honor, it was just manslaughter, not
It was
murder.
just manslaughter. Your Honor, I didn't hit that guy. The car hit that guy. Totally different.
Never mind, I let go of the wheel.
Hey, we don't sweat the details, okay?
Thank you.
All right, I'm about to get lectured real hard, so let's do it.
And now
Yes.
that I've got you here, there's been something I've been eyeballing, something that I've been having some doubts about, but I would want to answer some of these questions now by asking you something very important here. What is your dream?
My dream, you say? Funny that you should ask that. I guess I could say I didn't really have a dream before coming here, but I think it would make more sense if I explained to you the whole reason why I'm here in the first place, if you will.
He pulls out some booze. Well, continue.
All right. Well, if it wasn't obvious, I'm not from this area. I'm a Fae, and of course I come from the Feywild. However, what brings me here is the most tragic of circumstances. For you see, I was part of what you might want to call freedom fighters. Me and my people, well, we've been under oppression for a long time. It's only recently that we found engineers to help give us equipment we could use to turn the tide, per se. Me and my group, well, that explains the airship that I crashed here with. That was the ship that me and my crew were using to fight back for a while now. Unfortunately, as we were, I could say, repossessing equipment for our cause, we fell into an ambush, and my crew was basically slaughtered. I was lucky enough to escape, as it was. Unfortunately, I overcharged my ship's engines, and I went to the closest civilization I could, as far and as fast as I could. But unfortunately, my ship was too damaged, and upon re-entry, I lost power to the engines, and I fell into free fall. It took most of my magical power to avoid crashing directly into the city, but unfortunately, with the way my projection was, the stadium was the only option I had. So I tried my best not to hit anybody, and thankfully minus those two poor souls I hit, I thankfully was able to avoid hitting anyone in the stands, but unfortunately, it was either make that escape or perish with the rest of my crew, and their hopes and dreams would perish with me. So I guess you asked me what my dream was. My dream would be simple. I plan to rebuild or repair the ship I crashed into, maybe get some upgrades to it, and return to where I came from to take revenge on my poor crewmates who gave their lives fighting for the greater good, as you would. I understand that you might see me as a pirate, and I couldn't blame you, but we refuse to live under oppression any longer. All the years. Wow, that's so funny.
Let me tell you something. I specifically picked you because I knew you were a pirate. You realize blood can tell blood.
Oh, so you understand me then. I am happy to hear that.
It sounds like you had quite a different adventure though than I have. Or else you might have heard from me. They used to call me, well, like I said, they used to. The King of the Pirates.
Oh, King of Pirates. Can I do a roll to see if I've heard of you before? Would it be a history?
Yeah, you can roll
Or
history.
should I just do... What's that?
Yeah, you can roll history.
Okay. I'll cast guidance and roll for history. All right, 3 history check. Okay, well, I clearly have never heard of you before.
I mean, why would you have? You literally live in a place that, well, I wouldn't say doesn't exist, but not many people come from there, I'd say. It's not a place that is, that really allows in or out.
I understand. Not many people choose to venture to the Feywild, for it is a strange place indeed. We don't see many outsiders. But I am curious to hear more about your exploits.
Yeah, well, maybe another time, but...
Maybe, yes. Maybe some other time, but for sure. But like I said, I am grateful that you did not just kill me outright, and I am more than willing to do whatever it takes to help you in your cause. So I can help you, and you can help me. I want nothing more than to avenge my fallen comrade, but something tells me that Winds of Fate might have other plans for me, and I'm willing to accept that.
Yeah, well, Doesn't sound like you're any normal pirate, at least. So for now, I'll trust.
I don't
in
like
you.
the term pirate. I prefer freedom fighter, but I get what you're saying. We didn't steal from people just for the heck of it. We fought that against our oppressors and gave those goods to people who were more needy than we were.
Yeah, that sounds like every other pirate story. I get it.
True, but I hope that my actions will speak for themselves.
Honestly, I hope so too. To be honest, if you weren't a pirate, I would have killed you on the spot.
Well, I guess I should be grateful that wasn't the case then. But I don't know. I did get some good hits in you, so who knows what might have happened. I say in the cocky sort of manner.
Hey, if you're trying to go again, I'm not holding back next time.
I might have to take you up on that offer one day, but not now.
Yeah, not now. Anyways, I just wanted to make sure we understood each other as a pirate to pirate. I don't want any of my loot stolen. And I think you can understand everybody should get their fair share.
No arguments here.
Good, good. Okay. I will say I'll dismiss you now, but make sure you get some rest for tonight, because tomorrow we're definitely starting on something early.
Oh, this may or may not become an issue, but those two that I absolutely obliterate with my ship, they probably don't think too kindly about me right now, so they may or may not be plotting something against me. So if I end up dead by the morning, you know who to look at. Just saying.
Why don't you make amends?
You're
gonna be living with them from now on.
You literally ran over. Very well. I guess I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, not my problem. As he pulls out more booze, starts drinking it. What are you doing here? Get out!
Yes, sir. But roger that. As I leave.
As you were saying?
I return to the second floor.
I was gonna ask DM, is this something that was like racially based that I would have insight into just by looking at them?
What part?
Or come again?
What part?
And backstory at all.
Understanding of the Feywild.
Not many people have a good understanding of the Feywild, because at the very moment,
Well, since I am
people,
from the Feywild as well.
Yeah, if you're from the Feywild, you're fine. That's why I'm saying for the people who aren't in the Feywild, when they don't really know much about it, as it's a really far off, like, per se, it's kind of like more of a far off continent, but it's a far off place that is kind of hard to get in and out of, more so because of magic reasons.
Probably like magical barricades, or like, well, and I'm sure they also use illusion magic too to make getting around pretty hard.
So that's why to most people right now, it's kind of like a fairy tale.
Yeah, I was saying about it. Anne's backstory of like oppression versus the system. Would I know just by looking at, like, okay, she's a fairy, fairies were the lower class, anything like that? Or is this like an economic struggle?
It's
interesting perspective, yeah.
It's
since I am a Feywild noble.
So
trying
you
to find out how to role play this.
You would know that you would know of the struggles. You wouldn't know specifically of of this fairy because there
Yeah,
were a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
freedom fighters, but you know about all that.
Yeah. Okay.
And I guess I could probably give the specifics as to like who's oppressing us. I can work out those fine details, but just like there was good Fae, there's bad Fae, and I could say like some bad Fae led some bandits or whatever through the Feywild to, take resources or do whatever. Like a hag, for example. Hags are always scheming and plotting, and
Right.
it could be something along those lines. And a hag would know how to get around the Feywild, just like any other Fey would.
Right. This here.
But I'm back upstairs now, so I'm going to take Sway's advice and talk to one of my. I guess Michelle is asleep, so I guess I'll talk to my man Imani and try to see if I can convince him to at least not kill me immediately.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
Sway.
What am I gonna say?
Just sitting there reading her book.
All right. How do I approach this? Hey, Amani, right? I just want to say I'm sorry for running you over with my airship. I definitely did not intend for that to happen.
Imani looks up and looks right back down into her book and continues to read.
Oh, strong silent type, eh? I can respect that. Listen, I'm not going to expect you to forgive me or anything, but if you can refrain from killing me at least immediately, I think that would be for the best, because I understand that this team is short on members, and I won't be doing anyone any good if I'm, dead. So, just hoping that maybe we can come to some sort of agreement.
She looks up and she says, "I won't kill you tonight," and then looks back down at her book and continues reading.
Good enough for me for now. Thank you.
And then as you look away, she does have a little snicker of just just a little laugh to herself, because
Do I detect that?
Can I roll deception against your perception?
My passive perception right now is 15, but I'm not sure how you dictate that.
You can use your passive, or you can take an attempt to roll.
I'll just go off my passive perception, see if I notice it.
I think I'm gonna I want to roll stealth instead. Actually, that's better for me.
Okay, all out.
15.
It meets the DC.
So I don't notice it.
So
Just
you
a
still
barely.
feel like
So I have a tingle of I have a small tingle of
maybe
That's
it's not
something
all
ain't right.
negative energy. Yeah.
am I able to sleep in my wild shape form? Well, I guess it wouldn't last long enough. Shoot. Well, all right. Well, I'll have some. I sense that something's not right, but I
Oh.
will.
Apologies. The snicker is not a mischievous snicker. It's a it's kind of funny to her.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not-
So
yeah.
it wasn't like. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's like I won't kill you tonight. It's just yeah.
Right. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better then. All right. So.
So
Difference is
you
vibe,
feel that
vibe.
not all the energy's negative is all I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Excellent. So I guess the only thing that I can do now is find that goblin man and get instructions from him so I can get this food he needs. So I guess that would be my next task.
It's probably got enough food for today. It's probably just
Oh.
time for bed.
So he doesn't need me right now. Okay. So I guess we'll be moving to a long rest.
Yes, sir. Except, I will mention one thing. This isn't counting as a long rest. However, this is barely a long rest as you hear as the captain has blown the come on out horn as it is 6 a.m. in the morning.
Out of pure instinct, I panic and go into wild shape.
When you say we do get a long rest though.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna do that, but
Yeah, we get a long,
So-
yes, we get a long rest.
Okay.
so we regain our spells. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was looking for.
oh, will you allow me to do one thing then? Because just so I understand. So before we take our rest, can I use my remaining spells to cast as many good berries as I
Yep,
can?
there it is, the good berry spam. I was as soon as I heard can I get some rest? Time for the good berries.
It's good berry spam, baby.
The good berry
How long do
spam.
they last?
24 hours.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's like for a long rest, you get a bunch of good berries, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Very, very effective, I think.
As long as
so
you
that
have
would give me
spell slots
10,
left
20.
over,
So that's 4 spell slots. So that's 40 good berries I get before resting.
yeah. The berries.
Gotta love it.
Michelle, what time is it for you? Is it? I don't even know what time it would be. I have no perception of what time it is over there.
It is 20 past 3 on a Monday afternoon.
Okay.
Oh.
Good
Uh,
berries.
So, a little bit last thing here. He says to everybody that kind of starts coming out from the woodworks, however groggily you are or whatever. We might redo this at the next part of the session, but he says, all right, guys, get up. It's time for boot camp.
Boot camp. Oh no.
And that is where we're going to be ending the session.
Nice.
Nice. Good first session, guys.
Cameras
Yeah,
are
I'd
still
say.
weird because missing our last player. Apologies to everybody. But thank you so much for watching. We will be back next week.